I don't think I've ever seen someone put their money where their mouth is for the Second Amendment like Elon Musk is doing right now. He's literally giving away $1 million, actually millions of dollars, randomly just for signing a petition in favor of the First and Second Amendment. I mean, it almost sounds like a meme, but it's real. Don't believe me? Check this out.
So I have a surprise for you, which is that we're going to be awarding $1 million to randomly to people who have signed the petition every day from now until the election. You know, one of the challenges we're having is like, well, how do we get people to know about this petition? Because the legacy media won't report on it. You know, not everyone's on X. So I figure, how do we get people to know about it? Well, this news, I think, is going to really fly. So every day between now and the election, we'll be awarding $1 million, starting tonight. Tonight's person is John Dreyer. By the way, John had no idea. So anyway, you're welcome. Yeah. So the only thing we ask for the $1 million is that you be a spokesperson for the petition, and that's it, really. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So wait, do you want to say anything? Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks, Elon. This is great. I'm really ecstatic. I want to congratulate you on your rocket catch last week. Big curveball. But yeah. I've been following you for 10 years, got your biography 10 years ago, and been watching ever since, and big fan, so.
Thank you. All right, well, cool.
So yeah, this is happening. Elon Musk is out here trying to get people to sign his petition supporting free speech and gun rights, and to make sure people actually know about it, he's tossing $1 million into the mix, every day randomly selecting people who signed it. Just let that sink in for a second. For a little context, the petition is hosted by America PAC, and its goal is to push back against the erosion of First and Second Amendment rights in America, whether you're all about free speech or the right to bear arms, or both. This petition is aimed at galvanizing support for those fundamental rights. I'll go ahead and I'll drop a link to the petition in the description section of this video for anyone who wants to go ahead and check it out. Now, when I first heard about this, I was a little skeptical. I mean, why is Elon Musk, one of the wealthiest people on the planet, suddenly throwing his weight behind the First and Second Amendment? Is there some type of angle I'm missing here? Obviously, he's got his free speech platform in X, so defending the First Amendment is like second nature for him at this point. After all, the government's been gunning for social media platforms to censor speech for years now. And Elon? Well, he's been fighting that tooth and nail. But when it comes to the Second Amendment, I had to ask myself, what's really going on here? Is he just that fed up with the way things are headed? So I had to hit up one of my homeboys and I asked them, and I said, what do you think Elon's angle is with this? And his response kind of hit home. He's seen how much of a tyrant these people really are. And that pretty much kind of speaks for itself. Clearly, Elon operates in a world that most of us never get to see. He's part of the 0.1%, so he sees things differently. And unlike a lot of people in his position, he doesn't just go along to get along. That's why I think he's stepping up. He's tired of watching the slow erosion of rights, and now he's taking a stand. So I've known about this Elon Musk story for a few days now, but before giving my thoughts, I wanted to see how it was going to be covered across the media. And that's why I use Ground News, which is today's sponsor. You see, this type of media bias, whether on the left or the right, is exactly why Ground News is such a powerful tool. It keeps me honest. I'll read an article and think I've got the full picture, only to realize I've only seen one side. With Ground News, it's easy to see whether a story is being covered by the left, the right, or the center, and how differently each is framing the story, all in one place. So, take the Elon Musk petition story, for example. When I checked it out on Ground News, it showed me that most of the coverage was coming from the right-leaning outlets, with not very much coming from the left. That kind of breakdown shows you exactly how slanted the coverage is. So when Elon says the media won't cover his petition fairly, he's got a point. Now, I'm pro 2A, and I'm always going to give you that perspective. I'm always going to have a pro 2A bias. But I also want to make sure the information I'm using is balanced and in context, and Ground News helps me do that. They even have a Chrome plugin, so while you're browsing, you can instantly see the bias of any article you're reading without leaving the page. If you want to stay fully informed and get all sides of every story, check out Ground News. I put a link in the description section where you can get 40% off of their Advantage subscription, and now you can start getting a more balanced view of the news. Coming back to Elon, here's the thing. For years, the anti-gun lobby has had billionaire backing. The amount of money they've poured into the gun control narrative is insane. And yet, they have the audacity to say the NRA or the pro-gun lobby is spending all of this money to put more guns on the street. The truth is, pro 2A advocates like me and my peers have been fighting this fight with a fraction of the resources. But now we've got a heavy hitter in our corner. Elon Musk, a guy with real influence and a ton of cash to back it up. Look, I don't know if Elon has always been this vocal about the Second Amendment. It didn't seem like he was at first, but people evolve, I guess. Either way, I mean, then again, I evolved. So yeah, people do evolve. Either way, I'm glad he's on board. This is the type of muscle we've been missing in the fight for our 2A rights, and frankly, it's about damn time. I'm all in on this. Elon's putting his money where his mouth is, and honestly, we need more of that. The other side has been playing this game for years. It's about time we've got a billionaire backing of our rights too. So, what do you think? Is Elon just doing this for hype? Or is he genuinely invested in protecting our rights? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And if you want to check out the petition, I've got the link in the description section. Who knows? You might just end up $1 million richer. And then you can go on to shop.Mr. Noir and grab you a Need Money for Guns hat.
Message!
Shameless plug. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.